guys, it's Judy, and I thank you so much for stopping in. Since I'm already on the storytime train, I figured I'd tell you one more story because this one's been coming up for me quite a bit over the last few days. I went to a small private university in Massachusetts, Lesley University, go Lynx. And at Lesley, athletics were not so much of a competitive thing, more like activities for the students to experience. And that's that way it allowed the college experience to be what it's supposed to be, an opportunity for us to test out new things, have new experiences that we had not had before. And that's exactly what I did with it. I was a cheerleader for a whole, maybe a game and a half or half a game. I can't remember if there was a game that I went to where I stayed the whole time, but I know that my last game I only did like half of it and I sat down. I was on the tennis team. I wasn't winning any opens, but I'd played tennis before and I was decent. And I got on the softball team. Growing up in Massachusetts, you're a Red Sox fan. And I'd been to Red Sox games, and I watched Red Sox games on TV, but that was as close as I had been to either baseball or softball. So when the opportunity presented to get on the softball team, I had the time and I figured, let me check it out. So I did. And my primary role on the team was forfeit prevention. That was my role, forfeit prevention. I was the forfeit prevention, which means that if we are in a situation where where we're gonna have to forfeit or we don't have enough players, that's when I got put into the game. I was okay with that. I knew my skill levels. So one day we had a game. I was out in left field, and for about half the game or so, and halfway through, another player came in and I got taken out. But Jackie, she's actually from Miami. Jackie was good. Jackie played in high school. She knew what she was doing. She could play a couple of different positions. So it was definitely worth having Jackie on the field. So I got taken out so that Jackie can play. There are two things that I remember about that game. First, the coach is yelling at me all game so that I could stop swatting flies, because when you're out in left field and nothing's happening, everything is just bugging you. And the second part was, after the game, we're all in the van and getting ready to leave. And the coach comes in and says, yes, and we should thank Judy for stepping out so that we had a chance. Everything he said was true. It was way better to have Jackie on that field than to have me. And yes, we had a better shot with her than we did with me. But that statement just did not hit the way he thought it did. I wouldn't say that I was hurt, but I guess I do still remember this, and I graduated from Lesley over 20 years ago. So it's one of those where it's like, I get where your heart was, but your delivery really went left, kind of like where I was in left field. So I don't know, although we all kind of cringed and kind of did a cringy laugh. After that day, there were a couple times when we needed people, and I did get called to come in and fill in. I would say that was the last time I played softball, because when you got thanked for stepping out of the game so that we had a shot, you kind of don't want to come back.